Hello, 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 everyone. Hello. I did tell y'all that I was going to go live last night on this, my Drop the T 2.0 channel, but I was kind of tired. But welcome, 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 everyone. This channel right here is for to be my baby here because, guys, I'm going through so much behind the scenes with me trying to get a divorce. Hey, Laura C, with me trying to get a divorce, and I got other things going on. Um, so it's a lot to deal with a divorce and a narcissist, uh, soon to be ex husband. It is a lot. Now, I will not say I'm perfect about everything. I do stuff, but not where it's not really uh, that I do stuff intentionally. Sometimes I do mess up. I'm human. I can, and I can admit my faults when I do mess up on things. I can do that. But do my mess ups outweigh the 25-year marriage? No, no, ma'am. No, sir. No, I do not. But we're going to talk about it. I'm going to talk to you guys about the things I'm going through behind the scenes and just put it on out there. Maybe I can help someone, or maybe someone can give me advice or help me, or we can help other people together. I think it's very important to people to talk about divorces while black, because a lot of time people don't understand, the things that black women go through and the things they have to deal with a divorce. So we're going to talk about that. And then I hope you guys can share some of your experience, or even if you're not divorced, long-term relationships. Also, I do want to talk about narcissist men. That is a true word. When people are like, oh, they just made that up 5 years ago. Well, if they made it up 5 years ago, they describe my soon-to-be ex-husband to a T. Okay, so if they did make it up 3 years ago, I'm just here to tell you that a lot of the stuff that they do say and have been talking about, it is real. It is real. Um, Narcissist men are very predictable, and sometimes when you don't know what you're dealing with, you don't know what to watch out for. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about how society views black women that are not married or are divorced. We don't get the same treatment that other cultures get. So I do want to talk about that. But welcome, 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 everyone. Hello, Laura C. Hello, my lady. Hello, Simone Morrison. Hello, Deborah. Hello, hello, hello. As you come in, guys, hit the thumbs up button. I am trying to get this channel monetized. I think I'm going to be going live on this channel a lot more because I really need to get to 4,000 watch hours over here so I can get this channel monetized. If not, I'm going to have to start all over again. So, guys, make sure you're liking the video, sharing the video, and sharing the video as well. Okay? So, let's get into a couple of things, guys. Um, As you guys know, I've been married for 19 years and been with my husband for over 20, about 25 years. Okay. One thing I'm learning as I got older is I need not to spin the block on people. People are your ex for a reason, guys. They are your ex for a reason. Why do you think you made them your ex? Because my husband, I did spin the block on him. Yet, when people show you who they are in the beginning, believe them, trust and believe this is the person they are. There's not nothing you can do to change them. And I'm learning that very late, but very late in life. You can't change nobody who don't want to be changed. Um, our narcissist man thinks they're always right about everything. There's no compromise. There's no nothing. And and it's sad to say I had to learn that in life about a lot of stuff. Um, a lot of um, a lot that was going on with me is I was a people pleaser. I was so worried about what would my family say if I got a divorce. What would people say? What would how would that look for my kids? But the thing is, I was a single parent when I met my soon to be ex-husband. I was a single parent. I was doing a good job. And I was a single parent for 10 years. And, like with any single parent, sometimes things got a little tight, but I figured it out and managed it. And here I am today. So I know how to be a single parent. But once I got married, I think I got out of that mindset of not understanding who I am and what I can do and what I can accomplish. I got so used to being married that I forgot, well, hey, you were already single by yourself before with a child, and you were worried about, you paid everything and you did good. So my mindset had went back to, my mindset now was, okay, I'm married, what people gonna think, you know, how am I gonna navigate, the daily life and things like that. And I had to remind myself, you do this now. You still are in a single relationship. Yes, you might get help on your bills, this and things like that. But is it worth the headache? Is it worth the trauma? Is it worth the drama? Is it worth your peace of mind? You got to ask yourself that. My main thing is my peace of mind, and also my daughter. My daughter. Do I want to see my daughter? Do I want my daughter to see this is how marriage is supposed to be? Do I don't want my daughter to think that this is how all marriages are. With the It's not so much as, there's no DV far as like physical, but it's mental, mental, mental. You get mental and emotional. So I don't want that for my daughter. I don't want that for her. So I had to um, come to understand that I don't want that for my daughter. Okay. And I don't want my daughter to grow up thinking that this is how men supposed to talk to women or treat women. And I had to really understand that. And then another big problem was for me materialistic things. I have not rented a house in what, 19 years. That was another big thing I was talking about. So me, I was thinking of all these things of why I should be divorced. What people gonna say? What the school gonna say? How my family gonna view it? Um, um, how do I get out here and look for me another house? Because I haven't rented a house in 19 years because I own my house. So I come to the conclusion that I am holding on to materialistic things and worried about what people is going to say. So now I just had to say, the hell with this house. I will sell it, rent me a house until the meantime to everything get finalized with my divorce, because I can't go another 20 plus years with the emotional, I will say emotional abuse, um, emotional abuse and mental abuse. Mental abuse. And guys, one thing that I think so many people we take for granted is your peace. When you walk in your house and take your shoes off, you're supposed to be at peace. I don't have that. I do not have that. It's always something, the arguing, the yelling. I'm sick of it. And I'm a type of person where I'll give you so many times to push my buttons, right? And I will explode. Now, I do try to now calm myself down and ignore stuff because I know his games, okay? My husband remind me so much of Martell. I think that's why I dislike him so much. I do. The narcissist behavior, the gaslighting, the love bombing, like right now. So, you guys know I went and filed for divorce, right? And it's like a three-step process because I do have a daughter that's under the age of 18. So so he found out because the sheriff have not served him yet. So I guess he went on our little thing we have here in Wisconsin where you can see all the stuff that's up there, and he saw that I had filed for a divorce. So he comes, he's like, "Oh, I'm tired of you putting my business out there. out here all over the internet. I said, what business? You keep going down here following these divorces. I said, I know. And this time it's going to stick. I'm tired. I'm fed up. I don't give a fuck about this house. I don't give a fuck about shit. If I got to go live in an apartment, townhouse, condo, that's what I'm going to do. Because I keep that my house is the one that is keeping me from walking away. I love my house, but I got to understand that, like I got this house, I can get another house. It's just probably going to take me time to buy another house because of the economy, but I'm okay with that. I had to make peace with that. And to make peace with a lot of stuff, like, okay, this is what's going to happen. Will I give up this for peace? Will I give up this house for peace? Yes. Yes. Will I give up this house to have respect and to show my daughter that you don't let me in, talk to you, and emotionally and mentally abuse you? Yes. And also for my sons. Also for my sons. One thing that really got me was we were arguing one day, and my son, when we start arguing, they called my older son, which is 30. And my son said something to me that kind of hurt, that said something to them that kind of hurt me a little bit. He's like, yeah, this is what they do. He said, I done got numb to it. So I just learned to deal with it because it was going on when my son was here. And that kind of just stood out to me that my oldest son knew this, and he just said it became the norm to him, and he just learned to deal with it. And that kind of really hurt me a little bit that my son was thinking about that and was going through that, and he didn't tell me. But I had to stop and go back and remember stuff. As you get older, you kind of forget stuff. Now, I will say this. My oldest son did not want me to marry my husband because before we got married, we used to argue a lot. And that was one of the reasons he said he didn't want me to. Guys, I had forgot about that until just now. My son wrote me a letter. He did. Mhm. And and then guys, we get warnings. We get warnings. My mom said, mm-mm. My mom said, this is not your husband. My mom didn't want me to marry him either. And I did not listen to my son or my mom. And it was like they seen stuff that I probably didn't see or was um, overlooking the situation. Okay. And now that I, understand that and I'm kind of, been praying about a lot of stuff, I'm starting to see things a whole lot clearer now. Because my mom, she paid for a lot of stuff for me and my sister's wedding. She bought my dress. She paid for the reception. She paid for flowers. She paid for my son's tuxedo. She helped pay for the DJ. So she did a lot of stuff for me and my sister's wedding. It was a lot. She did a lot for our wedding. So, and that was another thing too. I didn't want to, really to get divorced so fast as well because of my mom. My mom was a single mother and she paid for two of her daughters, me and my sister's wedding. And I don't want her to feel like her money went to waste as well. So I think that was another piece too that was missing. But the biggest piece that I can now say is that it was me trying to people please everybody. I'm so worried about what people are gonna say. And then also another thing, guys, a NARC will do. He said, "Oh, if you get a divorce, your family gonna be talking about you. How much you got a divorce? What did he say? That you got a divorce? You can't hold your house and your marriage together." That was another thing he used to say all the time. So it was a lot that I was dealing with him. And one thing about a narc, when they know that you are going to leave them, they'll try to do stuff, right? So, like I said, me and my husband, we were not even talking to each other. I wouldn't know if he was in the house or not. And I did tell y'all, like, I didn't know if he was coming in and out the house or not because I would be upstairs until my son came from college and my son gets up early and he was like, "Oh, mom, dad is not down there." So that was clue number one that I think he was, out doing stuff. Clue number two And I was just looking for like one more thing to really push me over the edge to say, okay, enough is enough. One thing I don't tolerate is physical abuse or cheating, adultery. I can't do those two. Okay. So when I was in Vegas at BravoCon, my cousin called me. She's like, yeah, her ex-husband, I won't say his name, said he seen your husband, um, your husband at a restaurant with some big fat sloppy lady. I said, oh, I said, really? I said, okay. And he was asking my kids were me and my were you and your husband still together? I said, yeah. He said, well, I don't think they're together because he was out eating with some big fat sloppy girl. Okay. So and this is the thing. I just needed that one more confirmation of what I needed to make my move already. Okay, because I had half of my body and a foot out the door. When I got that confirmation, I put the other arm out. Like, okay, enough is enough. Okay, it's enough. So I have not, usually people go through a divorce or breakup, they be sad, but I had prayed about all of this. And guys, believe it or not, every time I would pray on my marriage, God would make him worse. When I would pray on my marriage, if I should leave my husband or not, God would make him worse. It would make him say and do bad things, say bad things. Because one thing I'm glad that I didn't have in my marriage was physical abuse. Because I would be into Cheetah Correctional Facility. That's a prison for women. Because one thing I would not tolerate and would not deal with, I wouldn't let nobody put their hands on me. No, no, I would be on the news. Now that's one thing I would never deal with. And luckily for him, he never did that. But he would do the psychological abuse, like mental abuse, emotional abuse. He never did the physical abuse. That's one thing, because I wouldn't be on this live talking right now. Because, I do hear a lot of stories about women where they partner or whatever, they're getting DV. No, no, ma'am. Mm-mm. That's one thing I will not tolerate at all. Because you will be um, 7 feet under. Now, I don't play that. But it's a lot, guys. We as women, and then one thing too, when Black women are trying to get a divorce versus other cultures, it is different. People look at Black women like, oh, they once you get a divorce, you're single. They think that Black kids come from a broken home, a single family home. We get viewed differently than other cultures. And that was another piece too, that I didn't want society to look at like another failed marriage or a broken home. The kids don't have a two-parent household. But and then that's another thing. I was kind of too waiting for my kids to get a little older so they could understand what was going on and things like that. And then I did tell y'all, my mom at first, she was really against me getting a divorce, because I should have divorced my husband when my daughter was 1. My mother's like, oh no, you shouldn't do that. The kids are going to be angry at you. And my mom is, she's 78 years old. So she's more of old school. And she's like, you don't want to do that right now. Wait till they get a little bit more bigger so they can understand what's going on. I really was supposed to be gone 13 years ago. I should have divorced him 13 years ago. I should have. But my mom, and I don't fault her because I got my own mind. I should have just went with my own mind. But I stayed, try to make things work out. And it just doesn't. It just would be that he wants to gaslight you. And then when he thinks you're getting ready to leave him, he want to try to love bomb you. Like I told you, I don't really speak to him. So now that he knows that I went down there and filed for a divorce, and him, he wants to come up here every day. Hey, good morning, all this shit. You weren't talking to me before. What the fuck is going on now? Okay. Then the other day he comes and said, well, I wanted to give you a surprise for your birthday. I wanted to fly you out. Fly who out? Fly me out where? Oh, no. But guys, usually I would go for that because I didn't do. This is my third time filing for a divorce. So usually I would go for that. Oh, he's trying to change. No, not him trying to change. It's him trying to fucking love bomb me. Okay, but so I cannot divorce his ass. That's what he's trying to do. That's what he's trying to do. No, no. Usually I would say, oh yeah, okay, I'll go with you on the trip. No, no, ma'am. You ain't been trying to fly me out of the country nowhere. You ain't been trying to take me out nowhere. Why are you doing it now? Oh, because I done put them divorce papers in on your ass. That's why you're doing it. Okay. Another thing is was big with him. He don't want his family to know that he's getting on divorce. He don't want his family to know that we getting ready to sell his house. He don't want to look bad in front of his family that he don't talk to. That's another thing. That's another thing. I don't care. I didn't make peace with it. He can come on this here internet and say whatever he want about me. And I'm gonna say, okay, yep, that's true. Because I don't care no more. I don't care. I just want out. I just want out. I don't care no more. I am to the point that I don't care if I gotta live in a 1 bedroom apartment with me and my kids. I just want out. I do. I will put all my shit in the storage. And if I can only find a 1 bedroom for the time being, I will do it. That's how bad I want to be out of this relationship, this marriage. And I think he's never seen me this aggressive with just straight up. Nope, I want a divorce. Sign the papers, get the papers when the sheriff comes. Because I wasn't doing this when I did my other divorces. This time it's just like something then went off. I don't care no more. Get the fucking papers, sign the papers, let's do it. Let's just end this right here. Because I don't want to keep living like this. I don't. So I just want out. And it got to the point, it's so bad, guys, that I don't even want to go to weddings. I don't want to be invited to a wedding. I don't even want to go to a damn bridal shower. And like I told y'all, the only exception I would make is if one of my kids get married. Other than that, no. I don't want to do nothing. And guys, make sure y'all are liking the video, share the video, because I don't, I want my story to get out there. I want to get more subscribers and maybe people can relate to what I'm talking about. But guys, I did start finding clips. And guys, once I start talking about different things, why have just things just been coming to my inbox? So let me share this with you guys. And I want to read some of y'all comments, but I do want to share this with you guys so y'all can understand what I'm talking about here. So these are the type of things. Types of emotional abuse: gaslighting, manipulating you to doubt your mental feelings or reality, silent treatment, invalidation, blame shifting, constant criticism, projecting, I think it's triangulation, using a third person to create jealousy, fear, or insecurity. Oh, that's my first time hearing that one. Control and monitoring, emotional neglect, love bombing, and devalidation. Am I saying? I got my glasses on. Guilt tripping, threats and intimidation, guys. That is let me see. All of these fit the profile here. All of these fit him. This one right here, I told y'all what happened at the baby shower. I think he thinks this, like I'm gonna get mad. I wasn't even mad, guys. Using a third, using a third person to create jealousy, fear, or insecurities. First of all, one thing I do, I'm confident in myself. I'm not insecure about myself. I know I can get another man, but right now I'm not in the right state of mind. So constant criticism, repeatedly attacking your character, not your behavior, blame shifting, making you responsible for their actions. That's him. Invalidation, dismissing your emotions as too much. I'm trying to read these little words. Silent treatment, gaslighting, manipulating you to doubt your memory, feelings, or reality. These are the stuff. This is the stuff you do. The blame shifting, the gaslighting, the silent treatment, constant criticism, projecting, triangulation, yes, control and monitoring, emotional neglect, love bombing, guilt tripping, threats and intimidation. That's him. So, guys, I've been learning so much as I started in this journey. I just get so much stuff sent to me, like it'll pop up in my Instagram. I didn't know these was types of emotional abuse. Didn't know that. What do y'all think about this? These types of emotional abuse. I didn't know they had these different types, and all the things that they are saying are what he does. Oh, thank you, Chanel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chanel, did you send me your cash app yesterday? Because Chanel and another young lady, could I let me know if you sent me your cash app? Because I don't see it in here. Wait a minute. Let me know, Chanel, if you sent it to me, but I might be able to find it because I might be able to find it here. Let me see. Oh, here we go, Chanel. I found it. Found it, Chanel Monet. I found it. Oh no, 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 no. Nope, it wasn't you. Uh, it was Sonya that I was supposed to send it to. Oh my goodness. Guys, I told you my mind is so I was supposed to send it to Sonya. Chanel, if you get a $60, I was supposed to send that to Sonya. If you can send it back, because I already had sent you one. I was supposed to send one to Sonya. If you could send it back, I would very much appreciate it. If you get another $60 cash app, send it back to me, please, because I need to send it to Sonya because she was the one who won the other prize last night. Let's see here. Uh, yes. You said kids usually can pick up on things. Yes. Yep. So all kids can pick up on things. Deborah, you said I went through a divorce and peace is better than anything in the world. Yes. Yes, that peace. And I need that. You can't worry about what people think because they are not there going through it with you. Yes, that's a lot. Hey, Paula. Mental abuse can be worse than physical abuse. Yes, there we go. Um, yes, people are your ex for a reason, and I think sometimes we forget that. We forget that when we going through a lot of stuff. People forget why people are our exes. People, we got to stop sometime and take a look and take a moment to ourselves, because when I started back talking to him, and I would see him all the time, and I wouldn't give him a time of day, and then he just kept wearing me down. He would leave his number and things at my mom's house and stuff like that, and I started back talking to him. Let's see here, somebody. So this is for y'all that don't know how much baby milk actually costs and why we need the WIC program, which is set to be, the funding is set to be cut off next month. Just one of the. I'm going to talk about that. Somebody just sent me a clip, but I'm going to talk about that as well. Um, so guys, that's the reason why I do a go through a lot of stuff. But I love my kids to death because they. Let me tell you something. Them kids gonna ride with you, baby. Don't care if that's their daddy or not. Them boys and the girls too. They gonna ride with you. They gonna ride with you. So yeah. But yeah, guys. So he tried to pull the love bomb me because my birthday is in March. He's like, well, I want to give you an early birthday present. I want to fly you out. Fly me out the country. You ain't been trying to fly me out the fucking country. What you want to do it for now? Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, no, no. It's a wrap. So now that I think he really, really, really knows it's a wrap. Oh God, he was up all night. I'm gonna say this at court. I said, I don't give a shit what you say. I don't give a shit what you say. Okay, I don't give a shit. I don't care, guys. I do not care no more. I don't. Um, the old me would have said, "Oh, we could go and just be friends." No, ma'am. Hell no. You won't love bomb. You no more, Lucifer. It's a wrap. Lucifer. No. And that's why I relate to Melody so much, because I deal with the same thing. The same thing that the bald headed bitch in the corner was doing to Melody. That's what my husband does. And people are like, oh, you're trauma bonding. No, I just can relate. Not trauma bonding. I just can relate. And my mom is the one that had me start watching Love and Mary Huntsville, because she was like, your husband act just like the bald headed bitch in the corner. Yes, my mom. So yeah, I just I'm so glad you are standing strong and don't change your mind. Move forward and don't look back, because he is who he is. God said go. Yes, ma'am. God didn't already told me to go. God has told me to go. Because I told you every time I would pray, God would make him worse. Just saying. Oh, you're never gonna find another man like me. I said I don't want one. If I got to find somebody else like you, I would rather be by myself for the rest of my days, sir. No, no. It's a hard no. And I'm good. My whole thing is I have been a single parent before. I have lived by myself before a long, long time. I've been living by myself ever since I was 19 years old. So I know how to manage and live by myself. So that's not anything new. As you come in, guys, hit that thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Yes, guys. So make sure y'all liking this video, sharing the video so I can get up to my 3,000 watch hours. Is it 3,000 or 4,000? And then also so I can get more subscribers over here. Guys, let me know if you guys have went through any type of relationships with a narcissist man. I'm telling you, it's just, guys, it is terrible. It is terrible. I am here to tell you it's bad. Um, so this other one, guys, like I tell you, I get so that come to my inbox about stuff ever since I've been talking about my divorce. I get so much stuff that come to my inbox. Now, this is a man. He's going to tell you certain things about a narcissist. Ladies, silence is the loudest revenge. I like this.
If you really want a man to hate that he lost you,
Where did it go? Wait a minute, guys. Where did it go? Give me 1 second. 1 second here. Yeah, I already got to go get me another phone. Now my internet's acting up, and I have the fastest internet. I have the fastest internet at Time Warner Cable, but ever since I switched over my internet, it seems like this one is no better.
and the hate that he lost you, stop trying to make him regret it. See, the real glow up isn't in chasing him, posting subliminal quotes, or trying to get his attention. The real glow up is silence, discipline, and a life so full that its absence feels nothing but a blessing to you. You don't need revenge. You don't need closure from him. You are the closure. You upgrade your mind, your body, your spirit, and your circle. By the time he sees you again, you're not even the same woman he walked away from. You are an upgrade he'll never have again. Make him regret it by living so well, he'll have to watch from the nosebleeds, wishing he never gave up his front row ticket. Ladies,
I
if
like
you
it.
really want a man
I
to
love
hate
it.
that he lost you, stop trying to make him regret it. See, the real glow up isn't in chasing him, posting subliminal quotes, or trying to get his attention. The real glow up is silence, discipline, and a life so full that its absence feels nothing but a blessing to you. You don't need revenge. You don't need closure from him. You are the closure. You upgrade your mind, your body, your spirit, and your circle. By the time he sees you again, you're not even the same woman he walked away from. You are an upgrade he'll never have again. Make him regret it by living so well, he'll have to watch from the nosebleeds, wishing he never gave up his front row ticket.
Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. I love that saying, guys. I love it. Hey, Care Bear. Hey, Deborah. Okay, Deborah, I like this. You said God said go. That's why you are now at peace with your decision. I agree. Keep moving forward. Yes, I feel no ways tired. I'm not sad or anything. When I tried to get a divorce maybe um twice before, I wasn't really motivated. I kept feeling sad, and then when he tried to love bomb me, I would accept it and try again. But this time, it's something that's just different. It's just something that's different, guys. It's something that is different, where I just I'm okay with it. I had that one thing that I said to myself, and I prayed about. I said, God, if I see him with somebody else, would I be angry or mad? And that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I prayed about it, I cried about it, and I got everything out. Now I'm like, okay, I'm good because I know that he ain't shit. And right now he love bombing whoever he with or whatever, gaslight them. They'll see. So I'm okay with that. I had that for 25 years. So I know everything about him. He ain't shit. You ain't got shit. Homegirl, you ain't trying to show me up. I didn't have that. I already know what the fuck it's about. Thank you for taking him off my fucking hands. That's how I feel about it. That is exactly how I feel about it right now, guys. Um, I think I'm gonna get me another God Said Go hoodie um, today because or a shirt because I got the hoodie. God Said Go. I think I need another color or another shirt, and that's why I try to go to all of Melody things. You know the stuff that Melody went through, and I didn't. You know Melody went through way more stuff than I went through, but she, she's a good she encourages you to let you know that you can go on, you can move forward. Um, I do have a job. I have my own money, so I'll be okay. And I have to tell myself, you gonna be good. You gonna be good. Don't worry about it. You gonna be good. I tell myself that all the time, and each time I keep telling myself that, I feel better and better about the situation. So when he come, oh, you're gonna be living in the ghetto, this and that. When you met me, I wasn't living in the ghetto. I was getting along quite fine with me and my son. You know, you ain't gonna have nothing. Well, I have peace if I don't have nothing. If God see it fit for me not to have none, then that's what it is. But at least I have peace. So that's another thing. Um, and then, guys, another thing that a narc will do, things that irk you, they will keep coming at you with it. But again, silence, silence. I have to. But sometimes, guys, I will admit, and I won't lie to you, he will push my buttons. He will push him to the point, and he knows how to do that. But I said last night, I said, you know what? You better than that. Don't give him any leverage over you. Don't give him power over you. Just ignore him. Whatever he say, that ain't true. So just keep it moving. That's where I'm at. Just keep it moving. So that's where I am at with everything. Just keep it moving. I'm okay with that. Um, but guys, it's a lot. And I know people say, a marriage is easy to get in. Just go down there, get a certificate, whatever. But when it's time to get out, and you have entwined your life with another person, it's a lot. Like my passport got my married name on there. Now, when I get divorced, I do not want my husband's last name. He can have that son of a bitch back. No, I will go back to my make name. And people are like, don't you want to keep the same name as your kids? No, ma'am. They okay. They'll be okay with me changing my last name. I'm going back to my make name. He can have that motherfucker back. Okay, have it back. But I got to go through a lot of my credit cards, my bills, my passport, everything is in my married name. Okay, social security card, everything. So I said it's going to be a headache, but I'm going to do it. I'm getting everything changed back to um my okay back to my original name. I'm going back to my maiden name. Yes, I don't want to keep my married last name. I think he did say something about that too. I won't, sir. You can have the name back. I don't want to keep it, sir. No. So I'm going to definitely do that. Um, I think after the new year, I will be moving out of my rental home and into a uh, condo or a townhouse, something, and then get this one sold. So that's my plan. What I want to do. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do, guys. Move into a new place after New Year's. So I'm gonna do Christmas here and everything like that here. But after that, I will be moving into my own place. Hopefully, it might be sooner. It depends on it depends. So it might be sooner. But yeah, that's what I planned on doing. Doing that, and yeah, I'm moving forward with my life because God didn't say go. God didn't say go a couple of times, and I ain't went nowhere. So this time it's just different. I got to go. Mm-mm. Oh, you want a divorce? Yes. Yes. Sign the fucking papers. Take the fucking papers from the sheriff. Yes. I'm out of here. I do, guys. I want to. I want to go. I can't do it. Guys, and I just want to talk about why are there so many people that want women to stay in marriages that are not healthy for them just for face value. I don't know why. And then a lot of our elders, they do. And I think because back in their days, they had no other choice but to stay with their husbands because they had no income. They could not drive. They could not get a bank account. They couldn't get a house or anything. So I think that's why a lot of our elders stayed with their husbands. Because, like, my uncles, them, they got two or three families. They had kids by other women, every damn thing while they was married. Their wife did not leave them. Now I'm glad I wasn't, back in times because I probably would have been into cheetah. But no, and that's a big thing to me, guys. Women will stay with their husbands if they done went out there and had kids on them because they don't want their husband to go be with the side piece that they didn't had a baby by. So they will stay with them for that reason. And I've talked to women like this. They said, "Yeah, but if I leave him, all he gonna do is go be with the woman he got the baby with." Why do you give a fuck? I wouldn't give a fuck. Go ahead, go ahead. I wouldn't care. That's how bad it is. I don't care. But guys, do y'all think narcissist is just a word that's made up, or do you think it's real? So, and then these are actual men that are coming out here talking about a narcissist man. And then, like I said, some of the stuff that I hear, it be the truth. This is another man talking about it.
Trying harder means a different approach to playing in your fucking face. And the more opportunity we allow a narcissist to work on themselves, change, or try harder, the more we consider their potential. The 39 seconds of goodness, followed by a month of dysfunction, silent treatment, blame shifting, and tearing you the fuck down. Speaking of tearing you down emotionally, it also has a massive effect on our nervous system, which in turn affects our health, our motivation, career, business, skin, our organs, essentially destroying us from the inside out. And since when did this become what the fuck you signed up for? I thought y'all was supposed to share in each other's happiness. Clearly, they ain't ever happy. It was all a facade. Happy moments were just temporary reprieves to get you locked in, further develop that trauma bond, and sow more division emotionally so they can run away from any and all accountability and that manipulation shit. That's right. The person who's supposed to be your long-term partner has castigated and shamed you so much, it's now become just how they are. It convinces us to stick our ass around and make us think in the moment that they're trying. Nah, fuck all of that. Fall for this bullshit. Trying harder means a different approach to playing in your fucking face. And the more opportunity we allow a narcissist to work on themselves, change, or try harder, the more we consider their potential. The 39 seconds of goodness, followed by a month of dysfunction, silent treatment, blame shifting, and tearing you the fuck down. Speaking of tearing you down emotionally, it also
tearing you down emotionally. Oh my God, this man is speaking so many facts.
Also has a massive effect on our nervous system, which in turn affects our health, our motivation, career, business, skin.
Yes, it tears your nervous system down. Your nerves. Yes.
And our organs, essentially destroying us from the inside out. And since when did this become what the fuck you signed up for? I thought y'all was supposed to share in each other's happiness.
Yes, I didn't sign up for this shit, y'all. I didn't sign up for it. I thought I was gonna be a good wife and we was gonna live happily ever after with the white picket fence. Oh no.
Clearly, they ain't ever happy. It was all a facade. Happy moments were just temporary reprieves to get you locked in, further develop.
Yes. Happy moments was just to get you locked in. Gaslighting, love bombing. Yes.
Of that trauma bond and sow more division emotionally so they can run away from any and all accountability and that manipulation shit. That's right. The person who's supposed to be your long-term partner has castigated and shamed you so much, it's now become just how they are. It convinces us to stick our ass around and make us think in the moment that they're trying. Nah, fuck all of that. Fall for this bullshit. Trying hard.
Right. And that's what they do. Play in your motherfucking face. Have you think that they're trying, that they gonna change. That's a fucking lie. They ain't gonna change. That is all a fucking lie. They not gonna change, y'all. They not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it, guys. They just play in your face constantly. Constantly play in your fucking face. Play in your face. That's all they're gonna do. Play in your face. Guys, that's all they're gonna do is play in your fucking face. All the time. And until you think, okay, well, I'm just gotta accept this bullshit. No. You know what? I think some women think having a piece of man is better than having no man at all. I don't give a fuck about having no man. I don't. At this point, I don't give a shit. I don't care no more. Good riddance. Good fucking riddance. Good riddance. Good fucking riddance. I think he'd have just wore me out where I can't. I just can't. And these are another thing, guys. When we out here, out here, out or whatever. And these are different types of men that will waste your time. I think so. You got a lot of men out here just wasting people's time. And I had to tell my sister, like, when we go, I don't want to go to the same places we used to go to. Let's go to poetry night. Let's go to places where they have like a jazz, band or something that let's do different stuff. Let's go to lounges, different things like that. I don't want to go to no damn club. I don't. I don't want to go to no hood bars. I want to go downtown, things like that, and go to nice, classy places. Because if you keep going to the same places, you're going to meet the same type of people that you don't want to meet. And some people okay with that, our little group, and some people not. But see, me, I take myself out on dates. I take myself out to dinner. I take myself out to lunch. I take myself out to breakfast or brunches, movies. I will go and have a drink by myself. So I'm the type of person that will do stuff for myself. I don't need a man to take me nowhere. I take myself out of town, as y'all see. I take myself out of town. I take myself out the country. So I don't need a man for these things. If I want nice things, I buy them for myself. I don't need a man to do that. When I go out, I'm not out looking for a man to buy me a drink or something like that. I buy my own self a drink. Some women go out looking for people. They'll go out with no fucking money, and they go out looking for people to buy them drinks and stuff. If when I go out to eat, I pay for my own food. I eat what I want to eat. I don't wait to meet somebody and say, well, let me go to the highest restaurant. What is it? Nobo's. I like people go to. It's a very expensive restaurant. I can take my own stuff there. I don't have to wait for a man to take me there. I can take my own fucking self there. But I don't do that. I don't want to ask somebody or expect somebody to do something for me that I can't do for myself. That's just me. But you got a lot of people that do that. You want to fly me out the country? That's it. I don't want to fly you out for your birthday. You don't need to fly me out nowhere. I've been flying out. Passport been stamped. And that's another thing, guys. Any and everything I do, if I go out of town, you best believe in the next month or two he going. If I go out of the country, you best believe he going too, because he don't want me. It's like he think I'm trying to show him up or something. So he gonna go out the country too. He can't. Oh no, she ain't gonna get one over on me. It's like we constantly battling. Well, I'm not battling. He is, or trying to compete against each other. I'm not trying to compete. That's what he's doing. So this is the type of shit. Like you, like Tamia said, there's a stranger in my house that took a time to figure it out. That's what it is. It's a stranger in here. I don't know who the hell in here. That's what it is. I don't know who the hell in here. That's another thing. And so these are the type of men that I'm going to make sure that I stay away from. And it may take me a while to start back dating, but no, I don't want to do it. These type of men will waste your time.
Let me save you months, maybe even years of heartbreak, because these four types of men, they gonna always waste your time. Number one, the confused man. If he doesn't know what he wants, he gonna drag you while he figures it out. And guess what? You become the test drive while he waits for something that excites him more. Don't let a confused man confuse you. Number two, the bare minimum man. This is the man that gives you crumbs and calls it effort because you keep accepting it. He's not tired. He's not busy. He's not good at communication. He's just giving you the least he can while you still keep access open to you. Number three, the almost man. Everything about him is almost right. He's almost consistent. He's almost intentional. He's almost ready, but sis, almost is not commitment. Almost keeps you waiting while he stays comfortable. Number four, the back and forth man. One day he loves you. The next day he's distant. That emotional roller coaster is not an accident. It's how he keeps you hooked. The highs feel good because the lows hurt. That's not love. That is manipulation. Stop entertaining men who don't add to your life. Your future is too valuable to waste on inconsistency. And if you're ready to choose better, make sure you hit that follow button for more tips. I'm King Crane. Peace. Ladies, let me save you months, maybe even years of heartbreak, because these four types of men, they gonna always waste your time. Number one, the confused man. If he doesn't know what he wants, he gonna drag you while he figures it out. And guess what? You become the test drive while he waits for something that excites him more. Don't let a confused man confuse you. Number two, the bare minimum man. This is the man that gives you crumbs and calls it effort because you keep accepting it. He's not tired. He's not busy. He's not good at communication. He's just giving you the least he can.
I'm staying away from all of these. I don't need nobody almost. Don't try. This is all I got. Take it or leave it. No, 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 no. Confused. Don't know what he wants. What's your plan? I don't got a plan. I didn't deal with that for 20 some years. I don't want it no more. I don't want no confused man, no maybe man, none of that.
While you still keep access open to you. Number three, the almost man. Everything about him is almost right. He's almost consistent. He's almost intentional. He's almost ready, but sis, almost is not commitment. Almost keeps you waiting while he stays comfortable. Number four, the back and forth man.
Don't need a back and forth.
One day he loves you. The next day he's distant. That emotional roller coaster is not an accident. It's how he keeps you hooked. The highs feel good because the lows hurt. That's not love. That is manipulation. Stop entertaining men who don't add to your life. Your future is too valuable.
Guys, what do we think about that? Let me know in the chat. Y'all like communicate with me. Let me know in the chat. I don't want no confused man. No back and forth man. No, I don't want no inconsistent man. I don't want no man who is what can I say? Confused or who's having a midlife crisis. I don't want no man who walk around here sagging their pants. Got on kid like clothes. I don't want no man like that. I don't want it. I don't want it. I want a manly man, a man who knows where he wants and knows where he's going. Now, I have never been in a relationship where the man takes the lead. I'm always the lead. I'm always leading every goddamn thing. I don't want that no more. I'm always the one that got to figure every fucking thing out. I don't want to do that no more. If I got to do that, I'd rather do that while being single. I don't want it no more. Now, the right person, oh, I will follow your lead. But if you wrong, you're crooked, no. You swerving all over the place, hell no. You can keep it pushing. Because what are you going to bring to the table that I don't already have? What are you going to bring? But that's just my, some things that I've been learning. Ever since I've been on my little journey, guys, I promise you, I don't know. I just get all type of stuff sent to my inbox about different relationships and things like that. And I think it's good for me. This is another one that came to my inbox today. Let me tell you something. Now, this kind of really got to me a little bit, but this is another one. I told you I get all type of messages sent to my inbox. Before you ignore another red flag, another sign, you need to watch this.
God shows you signs to leave somebody alone. You better listen, because sometimes he will put you in a position to where you have to surrender to him. Because I remember I had a good friend. Her boyfriend was horrible. When I say horrible, it was like she was losing weight, she was having mental breakdowns, he was abusive, he was cheating, having babies here and there. And it was so many instances where she could have left him, but she didn't. She almost broke herself not. And then she found him dead. Ooh. And that crushed her. Right. But I specifically had a conversation with her, and I said, you need to let him go before God makes you let him go. When God shows you signs to leave somebody alone, you better listen, because sometimes he will put you in a position to where you have to surrender to him. Because I remember I had a good friend. Her boyfriend was horrible. When I say horrible, it was like she was losing weight, she was having mental breakdowns, he was abusive, he was cheating, having babies here and there. And it was so many instances where she could have left him, but she didn't. She almost broke herself not. And then she found him dead. Ooh. And that crushed her. Right. But I specifically had a conversation with her, and I said, you need to let him go before God makes you let him go. When God
That is so powerful, guys. Leave him alone before God makes you leave him alone. Before you ignore another red flag, another sign. That's what I'm saying, guys. God, he keeps giving you the warnings to let go. Let go and let God. And baby, God been giving me signs left and right. Left and right. It's like he's telling me, I done already told you what to do. I done sent people to give you information. I have sent people to talk to you. What more do you want? Okay, this time I'm listening, God. I'm listening. I got you. I know. And people, be like, well, God don't want you to get a divorce. God ain't told you to be no damn fool either. God ain't told nobody to be no fucking fool. You think God wants us unhappy, miserable? No. And he's already broke the covenant. The covenant, you've been sneaking in and out the house, somebody seen you with another woman, all kind of stuff. So you already broke that. And that's just one more piece that I was looking for to put my whole body out the door. So, hey, I don't care who he with. I'm not the woman, whoever he's with. She don't owe me no loyalty. She didn't stand up there and say I do. I'm not mad at her or mad at her or him. I'm happy, so I can move forward, move on with my life. God said go. Told you I'm buying me another shirt. Gotta buy me another shirt. And when I go this week, this Saturday, Melanie gonna give me some more of that juice, that power that I need, or what have you. Because Melanie be slaying and laying, baby. When she speaks, she always has some type of powerful speech, and it encourages you. She always has some motivational speakers there. When she talks, she motivates you. Melanie is an excellent, excellent um, motivational speaker. If you have not seen Melody in person speak, baby, you got to see her. You got to see her in action. I'm not talking about here on the TV screen or nothing. Go see her in person. And when you get in her presence, it's like her and Miss Van have this calming aura. They are so welcoming and inviting, like you are a cousin or a long lost family, like a family member, I'll say. They are really, I don't know. It's like I don't know. When you meet Melody, it's like uh, a calming feeling. Her and Miss Van, they are, I don't know, they just got some type of aura about them. It's very calming. And when Melody gets up there and speaks, it is so motivational. And she has people there, other motion, other people that get up there and speak, motivational speakers that get up there and speak. And when Miss Van gives a prayer, it's just awesome. And let me tell you, Melody is not stuck up. She comes, you want to take pictures, you want to talk to her, she's there. Miss Van, hey, how you doing? Thank y'all for coming out supporting my daughter. They have such good hospitality, Southern hospitality. And her kids, they are so well mannered, great hospitality. Even her staff, great hospitality. So I need that. I need that juice this Saturday. I need it, guys. I need it. So yes, I'm so happy that I'm going to uh, the Winter Wonderland, the second one that she's putting out. So I'm so excited to be going. Also, guys, when I go on vacation, I call it a vacation because I make it a vacation. But I'll be gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, come back Monday, I think, maybe Monday. But when I get with like Sassy T them, T Talk with your girl, um, uh, Regina, Lady C, 32 Shots. Who else? I hope I'm not missing nobody. I feel so much good. I forget about everything that's going on at my house and I just have a good time. So you need that, guys. If you can get away and get with some good women or whatever and travel with them, that's another good thing. I got a bunch of women that I can travel with, a bunch of sisters that I can travel with. So that helps my mental. When I get with them, I forget about every fucking thing that's going on in my life. We just have a ball. A ball. So that really helps me a lot as well with my mental. But yeah, guys, I didn't want to keep y'all on here for so long or whatever. But yeah, last night he was on one. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say that. I said, okay, whatever. And I got to do a better job of not feeding into his bullshit because I know he knows the buttons to push to get me riled up, and I got to bag down and say, okay, you know what he's doing. He's trying to get you wound up. And then just like Martell, when he gets you wound up, you know what happens? They start recording you, taking pictures of you, but they don't show the what they do to get you wound up, right? They show when you are wound up and active. That's why I tell you, I can relate to Melanie so good because my husband does the same exact shit. They get you wound up. They don't show the before, Like Martell, the bald-headed bitch, did with Melanie recording her with the baseball bat and all that shit. What did you do before that to get her wound up? You don't show that part. That's what they do. That's what they do, baby. A narcissist man is the worst to have. But guys, I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart for coming over here listening. Make sure y'all like the video, share the video. If anybody has been through a divorce or been in a long-term relationship, let me know. Leave me a comment. Also, share the video so we can get more subscribers over here, okay? All right, guys. I love you guys, and I will see you later on today. I got to go get me another phone and get some stuff before my trip, because I got to get my hearing stuff done tomorrow. So I need to go to get me another phone and get some other stuff done. All right, guys. Make sure y'all like the video, share the video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.